Now this episode we're going to be doing the EDS copy manifold inlet. So right, what we're going to do is crack on with stripping all the old manifold off and everything out of the way, getting the new one all set up and put back on. I'll show you the other tips with the bracket etc, what you got to do for the earthing and that, and yeah, that'll be it. So right, we'll crack on with that and get started. So once we've got all the old manifold off and that, right, back with the manifold inlet, put the ECU on. As you can see, where you've got to grind it down just to get the paint off, just so it makes a clear contact. Yeah, and underneath, right, underneath you've got the airline for the master servo system. Now that basically, just quickly put that down. Right, on this pipe here, it normally goes back into the inlet manifold that way up. Now what you've got to do basically is you've got to spin this pipe so it actually spins round. It's do that. No. So basically, sorry about that, what you do is you turn it so it goes upwards, because now it's underneath the actual manifold and it sits like that where the manifold sits. So just remember, just twist it around and it will turn, and then that will be that out of the way. That's the next thing you've got to do. Right guys, as you remember, I got all the EDS manifold off to show you what stage we're at with this now. We've put a bit of paint on there just to cover up the bits what we've had to sand down, and on the back of it as well. So yeah, so the EDS manifold now is all ready to go back on. What we've done, let's get a torch. What we've done as well is we've put the braided hoses on there as well from Nevlock. So they're all on there now. But in our bright ideas, what we got, we decided to do the gear cables as well. So basically, got the gear cables out halfway. I'm going to take it up in the air and just show you basically. I'll quickly show you inside. What I've done is I've tied a bit of string to here so know where to come back through, and down through the back there I've tied them to the cables and pulled them down through, just so that when you're coming back through with the cables you can guide them with the string and pull them back through. Just a little one for you. And then yeah, so just got to get the rest of the cables out, get the new ones in, and then carry on putting the EDS manifold back on. Okay, right, catch you in a minute. Right guys, a bit with the string again. As you can see, it goes through the hole, and when you get the new cables on, just tie them up and you'll be able to put it all through, and it will guide you through basically, save you all the long heartache of all the stress. Cables all in now, the new cables. As you can see, I'll just do a little rundown inside. Right, as you see, all the cables in now, all adjusted. on the side here, you got a little pin. Oh, I'm sorry about this, guys. Right, you see this pin here? You've got a little flap thing that you push down and it releases the thing. So basically now, oh, hold on, right, that one's out. Now what we do is go to the front of the gearbox on here, and you've got a pin here. There you go. So now that is all lined up and ready to go. While we're doing the EDS manifold as well, yeah, nightmare of a job. Not the sort of thing I like to be doing all the time, but yeah, it's done now. So yeah, that's all done. Now we're going to crack on, put the rest of the EDS manifold on, which is over here, and get it all fitted up. All right, catch you all soon. Ready to put the EDS manifold back on now. Just a quick one. Got one of the thermo blanket. This goes sandwiches between the head of the engine and the EDS manifold, and helps keeps the temps down travelling through the head into the EDS manifold. So got all the new studs on, just got to fill it all together now. So yeah, if you're ever doing the EDS manifold, I do highly suggest you get the thermo blanket, which goes between two gaskets. So we've got these gaskets and we've got the other gasket what's on here already. So yeah, all it does is it stops the heat transferring from the head to the manifold, inlet manifold, and stops it like heating up basically. You are going to get some bit of heat through there, but it does help keep the temps down. So good little tip for you if you're going to get the EDS manifold, definitely get one of them. So right, yeah, everything's all done. We topped up the oil for the gearbox, changed the oil, so I say, for the gearbox. Done the engine oil. So now it's got to put the EDS manifold back on and fill it all up with oil, and job's a good one. Right, catch you in a minute, guys. Everything's all running nice. The new manifold. Been underneath it, checking it for leaks, make sure. I've done a little compression test as well. After I finished, basically after I finished doing all the bits and bobs on the turbo, checking all the pipes over, got this, which is actually tests for air leaks, boost air leaks. It just connects to that. Fill it up with air, and you can check to see if any leaks coming from any of the hoses and all that lot. Checked all over, absolutely A-OK. So fired it up, and yeah. All the inlet manifolds on there, all nicely done. Very happy. Just give you a little run down underneath. No leaks. Main points of things you need to remember is when you're doing the ECU bracket, rub it all down, make sure it's got a clear connection, connect it all up, and then just give it a little spray over, tidy up all the bracket and that. But apart from that, yeah, everything's good to go. It's all done now. Done the thermo gasket and the EDS manifold, that's all done now. Done the new gear cables, that's all done. You probably won't see it under there, but yeah, all that's all done, and the oil cooler pipes. So yeah, everything's all been tested, it's been run up to temperature, everything's a-okay, no leaks or anything. So yeah, we're cracking on, everything's falling into plan with it now. So next year is quite a good one because we're going to go quite big power with this one. So we've got loads of little goodies for it. We've got cams, we've got injectors. Obviously can't put those on until mapping, but we've got loads of little bits happening with this, probably going forward with the engine as well. So yeah, look out for this one. It's going to be happening quite soon, really. Probably after New Year sometime, but it'll be happening. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed it, guys. Leave us a like and subscribe. Leave us a comment, message in the comments or anything you want to know. So yeah, see you all soon, guys. Cheers for watching.